welcome. This is going to be a shadow work message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please keep in mind that it may or may not resonate for you. And also that our sense of timing is not always in alignment with divine timing. So while I am aiming for the most current message that needs to come through, this could be something that you've recently worked through. And it might not also be something that fully resonates until the near future as well, okay? So that being said, please also keep in mind that it can be somebody else's energy around you. So please don't try to force anything and only take it as it fits, if it fits. So you have number 15, Wild, that has come out here, all right? So I feel like maybe this is a matter, I kind of see this as a Six of Swords right now, like moving on to calmer waters, all right? I also feel like maybe for some of you, this is a matter of being stuck in the past as well, okay? With that Six of Swords, like unable to move on, it feels like, okay? But I feel like this is a matter of freeing yourself and doing so. Yeah, cycles is on the bottom, number 6. Okay, so I feel like there's a closure of a cycle here, some acceptance about a closure, and moving forward, okay? One more here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work message for Taurus, please, Holy Spirit. Maybe you're still kind of clinging on to something under the surface here. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, so you have faith, number 22. All right, so maybe this is a matter of having lost faith in something, you know, previously. And so maybe that's where you're still kind of holding on to it here, is because you're lacking the faith in what is to come for the future, right? All right, so you have rejection here, number 13 on the bottom. All right, so maybe things haven't worked out in the past and you felt left out, you felt rejected. But I feel like this is a matter of closing that cycle out, healing this sense of rejection, all right, in your heart here, and moving, you know, still maintaining a sense of faith or regaining a sense of faith for the future, okay? Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please, Holy Spirit. Taurus, shadow work message for Taurus. All right, I'm also kind of picking up like that maybe some of you are trying to tell yourself that you've moved on from it, but in fact you haven't, maybe. All right, maybe you're still kind of holding on to some resentment or some feeling, you know, tied in with that rejection energy, okay? So let's see, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please, Holy Spirit. Shadow work message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, I'm hearing one more. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work message for Taurus, please, Holy Spirit. Okay, Queen of my world is here. So I always see this as kind of like being the Queen of Swords, right? So it's like emotionally detaching, maybe. Trying not to think about the feelings that are under the surface, maybe related to this rejection. Yet again, I'm coming back to this rejection. All right, so you have blinded to pain here on the bottom. Yeah, see? All right, so I feel like that's what this is. There's some sense of an emotional detachment. And this can also be about, you know, with the Queen of my world, this can also be about seeing things for what they are and, you know, moving through those emotions and standing in your power when it comes to them, not letting them get you down. See, you have I won't cry for you, okay? Number 22 behind blinded to pain. So I feel like there is some emotions being suppressed here, okay? So 22 on the bottom and 22 with have faith is out here. All right, let's get one more here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work message for Taurus. One more here for Taurus, please. Wow. Triumph of Lies, number 1. So yeah, I feel like this is a matter of kind of ignoring what's really going on under the surface. Okay, so you have today for tomorrow here as well, number 32. So I feel like what that is it's a matter of you accepting something, okay? It's a matter of you accepting something and like but still, you know, holding on to this sense of confidence, I feel like, okay? Alright, so let's clarify here with the new decks. For Taurus, please, Holy Spirit, let's clarify Wild. For Taurus, a shadow work message. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I feel like what I want to say here, this is what's coming to my mind, is that it's like, you know, just because something might be a certain way, just because something might be the truth of something here, you know, it doesn't mean that you're worth any less or that you're deserving of any less. It just simply means that, like, it wasn't meant, you know, to be. It wasn't meant to be any different, okay? Like, there's a reason why things are the way that they are, and it's not to take away from who you are, okay, or your worth. All right, so I'm hearing one more. Let's clarify wild for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Clarify wild in regards to this message on shadow work for Taurus. All right, so you have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, so I feel like this is kind of a matter of making your way through, cutting, you know, cutting through. I'm hearing cutting through. So this is like cutting through the confusion, cutting through the lies maybe here, okay, that you might be telling yourself about things for one reason or another. And I feel like this is, you know, carrying on here, setting yourself free. Okay, so cutting through. I'm hearing cutting through the wires. I don't know. Okay, so like cutting the cord is what I feel like. All right, and moving forward. You have a lot of air energy, it feels like. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, if you're, you know, so Knight of Wands is here. So yeah, I feel like this is cutting through these lies tied to the past. So let's clarify, have faith here for Taurus. Thank you. Wow, Ace of Pentacles. So having faith in a new solid opportunity, okay, in a new solid start here. Having faith that, you know, it will work out in the end here, all right, with the Ace of Pentacles. On the cup, or on the bottom is the Four of Cups on the cup. So you have Four of Cups here and Four of Swords, okay? So I feel like, you know, it's almost like feeling like you kind of missed out here, but also at the same time, I feel like, you know, in reality, you didn't miss out, okay? Clarify Queen of My World for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work message for Taurus. Okay, so Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so you're feeling left out, feeling a loss here, okay? Or maybe somebody cut you out, or you had to cut somebody out. And so that's why there's a lack of faith here in a new start, because somebody is cold, somebody is emotionally detached. Yep, the Lovers is here, and so is Strength. So I feel like this is finding the strength and finding the courage to move forward, okay? From something that maybe came to a halt. Alright, so clarify Triumph of Lies here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Clarify Triumph of Lies for Taurus's shadow work. Wow, okay, so Eight of Wands. I feel like there's some delay, or a sense of a delay, or a lack of communication, okay? I feel a sense of stalling, all right? Some sense of stalling and Triumph of Lies. So this is like, Four of Swords is on the bottom, and Ten of Swords. Okay, so I feel like somebody's not wanting to accept an ending. Somebody's not wanting to accept the ending, and they're struggling to close out this cycle, and there's like a lack of faith in the future, okay? The future potential. Let's clarify Knight of Swords with Wild for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work message for Taurus. Clarify Wild and Knight of Swords for Taurus, shadow work message. Taurus's shadow work message, please, Holy Spirit. Clarify Knight of Swords with Wild. All right, I'm hearing one more. Clarify. Jeez, okay. Yeah, Ace of Swords. All right, so I feel like there's truth. There's clarity here. It might be accepting the truth. It might be accepting one ending in order to start anew, okay? I feel like somebody's not wanting to accept something. They're not wanting to see it for what it is and moving forward. The devil is here, exactly. Alright, so I feel like there's some level of toxicity involved with the situation, and I feel like this is why it's needing to be cut out. This is why it's needing to end. The devil could be an attachment to another person. It could also be an addiction. It could also be, you know, like an addiction to drugs or alcohol, or like some habitual habit, or habitual habit. Some habit, okay? So you also have Temperance here. So I feel like this is, yeah. I feel like somebody is just kind of feeding their demons here. Okay, somebody is feeding their demons rather than slaying their demons. It feels like, okay, somebody's feeding them. Somebody's allowing the demons to thrive rather than accepting something for what it is and putting it into it. So the wheel is here. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, there's some stalled energy. There could be karmic lessons involved as well, always, okay? So let's clarify the Ace of Serpents, or the Ace of Pentacles, with Have Faith for Taurus's shadow work. Two of Swords. Yeah, somebody's not allowing, somebody's blocking off a new beginning for themselves, okay? Somebody's blocking a new beginning. Or somebody, you know, you could be blocked, but it's like, and you're kind of holding on to this missed opportunity, perhaps. Okay, the Hangman, yeah, somebody, like I said, there's that stalled energy, and here's the Ace of Serpents again, okay, Ace of Pentacles, and the World. So a cycle is definitely needing close here, but somebody's preventing it from happening, and I feel like it's somebody doing it to themselves. Clarify the Five of Serpents, the Five of Pentacles with Queen of My World for Taurus's shadow work. Lots of air energy. Knight of Cups. Yeah, okay, so something definitely fell through here. There's no love, okay? There's no love here. But somebody maybe doesn't want to accept that. Somebody's not wanting to see the truth of it. So the Fool here, all right? So this is like, and the Magician, and the Five of Swords. Somebody, and there's the World again. So somebody is definitely not closing out a cycle that needs closed out. I feel like they're still holding on to it. They're wanting to do whatever it takes to hold on to it, okay? Instead of just accepting and allowing the closure of this cycle. Clarify the Eight of Wands with Triumph of Lies for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work message for Taurus. Clarify the Eight of Wands with Triumph of Lies. King of Cups, and it came out and it rotated in reverse. Okay, so I feel like this is somebody emotionally closed off. This could be a connection that you had, and it's like maybe it didn't go anywhere here, and I feel like maybe you're telling yourself that it could still you know, be saved. It could still get somewhere. It could be fixed here. You see the cup is broken here in his hand, but I feel like whatever this is done and it's over, and there's no fixing it, there's no saving it except to accept it for what it is and to close out the cycle and move forward. All right, but this is somebody I feel like who is closed off, okay? Somebody here I feel like maybe needs to focus on fixing this cup and giving to themselves rather than, you know, extending it to someone else in the moment. So you have Seven of Swords here. Yeah, somebody is like, there's definitely lies going on here. I feel like it's almost like telling yourself something, trying to convince yourself of it, even though it's like deep down you know that this is not gonna, you know, be any different than maybe it is in the current moment. Okay. And the Five of Serpents again is behind the Seven of Swords. All right, so let's see what else here, please, Holy Spirit, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising in regards to this shadow work message. What else do you have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Taurus, shadow work. Taurus, shadow work message, please, Spirit. What more here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Okay, hold on one second. Okay, so you have a celebration here that fell out. And so this is number 3, okay? So I feel like there's like maybe a lack of happiness here, a lack of joy, a lack of togetherness. And I feel like maybe part of what the lie is like feeling like that maybe this is going to come back together, right? Like I was saying, like that this can be fixed. I don't feel like it's something... feel like it's not meant to be fixed, and there's a need to accept that here. All right, so you have integration on the bottom. So yeah, again with the togetherness. Okay, I feel like, you know, this is a matter of, look, healing is behind that. I think you're needing to heal yourself rather than worrying about coming back together here. Okay, with the isolation behind the healing. Okay, so let's get another one here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please, Holy Spirit. Shadow work message for Taurus. So you have, what is this one? We are the world. Yeah, see, there's a lot of togetherness here, okay? But I feel like somebody's needing to realize that, you know, they need to close out this cycle, okay? Let's get one more. Let's see what's on the bottom. Ripeness. It's time, okay? Mind. So you're replaying things in your head, maybe. That's why there's all this air energy clinging to the past. Yes, somebody's replaying things over here in their head. They're holding on to something that they're needing to move on from, okay? So let's get one more here, please, Spirit, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I feel like it's, you know, making peace with it, but still closing the cycle out at the same time. Not trying to hold on to, you know, something that's dead and gone. Or over and done. Should I word it that way, maybe? So you have flowering. Okay, so I feel like this I kind of see as the Empress energy. So I feel like this is, you know, you taking care of yourself and nurturing yourself and, you know, opening up to new possibilities here. Okay, with flowering, I feel like, you know, that's kind of opening up to new possibilities. Okay. Yeah, awareness is on the bottom and comparison. All right, so again, I feel like that's kind of going back to that replaying things over and over in your head and not really wanting to accept it for what it is and close out the cycle and move forward. All right, so let's get final advice here for Taurus, please, Holy Spirit. Final advice for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work message. What advice do you have for Taurus, please, Holy Spirit? Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work advice for Taurus in regards to this message. All right, I'm hearing one more. Taurus, shadow work advice. Taurus, passion number 34. All right, so this says to, this says beneath, oh, okay, if I can talk. Beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within us moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. Okay, so finding the balance in that, you know, intense emotion that you might be feeling about something or someone, and moving from the chaos of it, these lies, to the calm, the truth of it. Okay, and accepting it there, you know, learning from it. Dynamic number 23 is on the bottom, which says this supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. Okay, so again, finding that happiness in something new, I feel like. Advice for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work advice for Taurus. Fertility number 27, which invites us to be more open, more courageous, and more creative and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. So there's that flowering energy, being open, right? Opening up to new possibilities, like I said. On the bottom is alchemy. All right, so you have alchemy twice. Or no, you didn't have alchemy twice. Was it on the bottom? I think it was on the bottom the first time, number 8 for alchemy, which says it activates our magical ability in remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. Okay, so Taurus, this is what I have for y'all. I wish you much love. I wish you much luck, and I will catch you another time. Thanks.